Hello, everybody. So, let's start the week. So, welcome to the first installment of Fun Time Sunday. So, technically, this is the first full week, and we're just going to call it week 2, because we only did a test run last week of Marching Monday, which was awesome. You should go check it out. Just a little plug.
It really was.
So,
not to toot my own horn.
So, of course, we're going to always start the way we're going to start every podcast. I'm Gavin Ray.
I'm Mitchell Urban.
And let's get this going. So, of course, musicians, list, arts, auditions, go to the Instagram, go get the audition information, like always. I can't talk because, I'm dumb, but whatever. So, we're going to start off with some questions that our social media manager, Allie, supplied with us that she asked throughout the week. So, Mitchell, you can start off.
All right. So, the first question is, who are the new hosts?
You don't get to know. You do not get to know.
I tried. I tried.
You guys can hear throughout the week that we mention some names and we mention just some information, and I don't know, because we record these out of order, so I don't know exactly when we mentioned what, but you'll see throughout the week who we mentioned, what was said. But I'll give you this much. We have 3 new hosts. 3 new ones. Only 3, so there's going to be 5 of us in total. There's going to be Mitchell, Gavin, and, we're going to ask the next question.
You guys will figure that out later.
This is probably the both of us. If you were to be in any other group, what group would you be in? Okay, so I'll start with mine. So BOA, I would go to Carmel. Like, not gonna just say that because Mitchell's here, but I'd go to Carmel. I like just how their instructional staff teaches, because I know some of them, because just, drum corps, like, these people. And I think just I would have a good environment there. Or Claudia Taylor-Johnson, because, Jarrett Littman, he works for Boston Crusaders. But then for DCI, for me, the Bluecoats. If I had to choose another one and Boston didn't exist, I'll go to the Bluecoats. So that's my other groups. What about you, Mitchell?
Oh boy. All right. So let's go with BOA first. So I have a couple. So let's go with number 1, Hebron. Man, those kids can play.
Drum corps with woodwinds.
Let's see. Basically, second would be Tarpon. It just seems it seems like fun. Like, RP1 seemed like such a fun show, and
it was.
Even Revolution Remix is fun.
Come join us.
And then the third one, it's going to be a tie between, drumroll,
Broken Arrow,
Claudia Taylor-Johnson, Broken Arrow.
There we go.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. I would have loved to wear jeans, a cowboy hat, and a belt style with my band's logo on it this year.
Another group I would have rather been in if I had to choose is Broken Arrow, just 'cause I love the United States of America. I know a lot of people bash it, but bro, I would have loved to wear the skirts in that uniform. That uniform looks cool.
My God. I would have loved to do that. When I first saw the uniform, I was like, dang, that's cool.
Okay, well, let's move on to the next question.
So, what pieces will we get to be playing in the ensemble?
Oh, okay. Well, we can't really mention that.
Did we let on that little secret?
Nah, I guess there's a piece that I'll say one of the I'll say how much
looking pretty cool.
We are playing 6 pieces apparently. So we're gonna be playing 6 pieces in that ensemble, and Mitchell already dropped a hint. Just you guys won't know where the hint was, but he did drop a hint. So I'll drop a hint just to make it fair. So there will be a piece that's about 2020. It's going to be about the first 4 months of this year. But yeah, that's the composer's piece that we're doing. That's the information I've been given on that piece. So yeah, that's the other piece. But the other 3 pieces, I guess that the hills may be rocky, I don't know, but we're just going to move on to the next question. So, what instruments would you guys rather play if the ones you have did not exist? So, if mellophone didn't exist, I'd probably march trumpet, just to be in the brass line.
Well, let's be clear. It's a big instrument. It doesn't exist.
Yeah, or contra. But, if horn didn't exist, I don't know. I don't know what I would rather play in wind ensemble. I think I'd rather be in a percussionist in wind ensemble or like a sax player maybe.
I would be leaning towards
or trombone,
trumpet or trumpet wind ensemble, and
trombone.
Then for marching, it's gonna be a three-way tie between. I know there's so many ties today, just like there were in 2016. I'm sorry.
Allie's gonna beat you up.
I'd have to say either cymbals, quads, or baritone.
Quads. I didn't know we were including percussion. I would have done quads or snare.
Snare sounds fun, although cymbals are so cool. Like you just woo.
I also changed my wind ensemble one. I say instead of trombone, bass trombone. Bass trombone.
There we go.
All the way. Just boom, boom, just out there. Just all that lower octave brassiness.
Pedal tones.
Okay, Mitchell, you get the next question the followers asked.
All right. How long have you been included in music? Or involved, I'm sorry.
Me personally, probably since I was like born. I've been in it like my whole life. I've always had outlets of music, and then I started playing when I was like right before middle school, I think. So, but I've been conducting my whole life. Haha.
Oh. Whoa. I mean, I'd love to hear one of your pieces sometime.
I said conducting, sir, not composing. I just recently started composing.
Really?
I've only started composing like in high school. Yeah, I wrote some ditties in middle school, but like in high school, like I started freshman year with like no or like barely any knowledge from my family. Like I learned a lot, and I taught myself with family members a lot about like college theory and all the information. So I wrote stuff, but it wasn't like full theory. But now I went through theory and AP theory, so I've gotten like a lot of skills now.
That scares me.
I can do perfect authentic cadences correctly now.
So for me, for how long I've been involved with music, so my dad played horn and trombone over the summer. He originally started out on trombone, but he went to Interlochen, a performing arts camp. It's a really nice one. They made him play a second instrument, so he played horn. And then fast forward to, I had middle school, or I had elementary school music classes with xylophones, percussion, and everything, drums and everything. And then, let's see, in 6th grade, I decided to pick up horn. It was either that or clarinet, and I'm glad I picked up horn.
Yeah, you wouldn't be a drum corps.
Fun too. Yeah, I wouldn't have to be one of those the people that have to learn an entirely new instrument to play in drum corps. But I played horn. On the side, I've been teaching myself trombone. Not going so hot, but I can make a sound.
You can slide through pitches.
Yeah,
can't lock them in yet, but.
6th grade, music's basically been nonstop for me. I picked up trumpet for jazz band starting in freshman year, and then obviously mellophone, and that's about it. I'd like to try to eventually get somewhat decent in trombone because I can handle a trumpet pretty well. Horn, okay, it's fine, it's great. But I think I can eventually get to handling myself around a trombone. So. We'll see how that goes.
Okay, so the final question we were given is, what is your favorite thing about music? Oh God. Okay, so me, I love music. My passion's music. Music is my life. I don't have red blood cells. I think Mitchell and I both have just music notes floating through there, just
probably
floating, and then the heart's just is made of brass.
Yeah.
Then we got some reeds somewhere, just some music in there, just some music stuff. But yeah, I would say just my favorite thing about music is the people. When you're you can make music by yourself and with an accompanist, but like I think the real music's created when you get a giant ensemble together and you just have all of you are passionate about music and you just perform it at a high level, like a drum corps group. Like, drum corps is probably my favorite thing in music. I love it. You get to have all these people that are very good at their instruments, all pushing their best, being their best, and passionate about the project that you're creating and the show, just the presentation. And you guys go create something awesome and beautiful, and then we perform it for other people. And like the audience appeal, another great thing is just you perform your art for other people.
I completely agree. I'm around that same kind of interest. I would have to say the family aspect of it, because I've met so many of my closest friends and through music. Like, I know friends around the country. I have friends around the country now. I have friends in Oklahoma, Florida, Texas, Ohio, of course.
I'm from Ohio.
Everywhere. I intend on doing drum corps. I've always found that really cool ever since I've been introduced to it. I completely agree that it's fun to make music with people who are passionate about it. Like that, for all 4 years in marching band, I have had no greater pride than doing that and performing with Lucas Oil.
Yeah, like the ensembles are always just, like, you get a great family aspect. So I know, like, at Tarpon we have a band song we do, and it's just all family. We have a band song. It's actually like Oh Christmas Tree, but it's like Oh Tarpon Springs. So it's,
oh, really?
Yeah, so it's all just about family and togetherness. And I would say that's the best thing about band is you get these lifelong friends and you'll know them. Same with drum corps. Like, we had a meeting with the Boston 1990 Corps, like some of them, the 50th anniversary, and they all still know each other. It's great to catch up with people and always just have the great connections that wherever you go on vacation with some family in the future, you'll probably stop by a drum corps, BOA friend, something like that. Like, say if I go to vacation in Indy, I'm going to drive over to Mitchell's. I'm going to be like, hey, what's up, bro?
You can camp out at my house, yeah. If we had to have a school song or a band song at Carmel, I'm going to have to say it's an F major triad, because Mr. Pope loves F major triads.
Okay. Basses and sopranos, same pitch, tonic note. Altos, 5th. Tenors, the 3rd. Okay, let's sing. F major triad.
There's some pretty good memes out there of that. With, he loves his F major triads.
So, that's going to conclude our questions. A lot of funniness there and a lot of stories there. So, we were asked to discuss just a piece to make the podcast a little longer today. So, we're going to be doing Wine Dark Sea by John Mackey, Movement 3, specifically 27 minutes into the Link Hill, like the Jerry Junkin version, 27 minutes in to the end. Just in Movement 3, 27 to the end, and we're just going to listen to them individually and, go ahead and see our opinions.
All right.
So we'll go off into separate calls or just mute ourselves, since this is how we did it for Wednesday when we recorded it.
Right.
Okay, I'll be right back. So everybody, we're going to just talk about Wine Dark Sea for a minute. So Wine Dark Sea is a great piece. I played it my sophomore year with Tarpon Springs, and it has some great parts in it. One of my favorite pieces. Like, I got Rocky Point Holiday, then Wine Dark Sea. So, I'm waiting for the video to load up because my computer is being a little slow. But the piece, like, about a Wine Dark Sea, and there's like a whole transcript for it. And the first movement starts with the ensemble, like, being quiet, and then you have the horns enter, and it's just a horn feature. Then you have the ensemble go bum ba ba ba, and it like builds tension, and then there's this whole mix meter section, which is really cool. So we're just gonna get into it. Here we go, Wine Dark Sea. Oh, here we go, 27 right here. Forte piano. Here we go. One of my favorite pieces. Yeah. This is the University of Texas. So many just changes of the time signature. You can feel them. There's the melody. Man, this is such a great piece. Bump, bump, bump. And then that's the bass trombone getting that long and loud rip at the end there. Then here comes the little 2 and 4 section. With the melody motif on top. Bum, 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 bum. I was third horn on this piece, so it's with horn, it's first and third are higher than second and fourth. So it was great to play a higher part in this piece, and there's so much tension. And this stopped horn part, stop or stop, whatever you prefer. With the bassoons billing us in. Those are the horns and trombones with mutes. Bum, bum, bum. We're building back up. I just love the woodwind's little rips in there while the brass is just being powerful with the shots. 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1. Just maybe repetitive, but they added the instruments in and it's just crescendoing over to the climax, and the climax is coming right now. There we go. Now we're all building to the end. This is the movement 1. This was in movement 1. This is the opening. So they're just repeating the beginning of the symphony. Then tension. The horns and brass. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. So it's like, it's 12/8, and then it goes to 2 or 6/8. So it's just really fast 4/4, 2/4, and 3/4, just in the 8, the compound meter. Then nice cutoff, great crescendo. One of my favorite pieces. I always love listening to that piece. Such a great piece to listen to. One of my favorite things to do. It's just loud, there's so much power and energy behind it, and overall, just a great piece to listen to. I recommend it to everybody, and I can't wait to just dive deeper into it with Mitchell.
Hey everyone, so today John Mackey's Wine Dark Sea is on the tab for today, specifically Movement 3, the Jerry Junkin conducting the University of Texas Wind Ensemble, and this is a fantastic wind ensemble. They always do really well in any pieces. So without further ado, let's listen to this, and we're starting at 27. Wow. Tension. This is all super aggressive, but it's really cool. Really challenging woodwind runs. Oh, wow. Very isolated for a little bit. And there it is, the power, just boom. And again, it's just very tension-filled, very tough runs for all instruments here. Wow. Yep, this is nothing but tension. It's like a fight scene. Wow, okay, low woodwinds. And there's the horn, the stopped horn. This is crazy. Jeez, tension is all get out. Wow. And very challenging woodwind run. And sort of a triumphant part for horns. Wow. I can see why it's called Wine Dark Sea. Like, the aggressiveness, like the ocean is taking you under. Wow. That's super cool. So now we're going to flip it back to our podcast and see what Gavin has to say about it too.
Welcome back from us individually listening to it. I would say just my things again, just a great piece to listen to, and just there's so much power about it. And we're going to talk about some of the parts we liked. I just like the 1 2 1 1 2. It might seem repetitive, but you hear the da 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 da, like the parts up there, and it's just adding the more blend of the sound and just adding more elements and more layers, and it's building up to the last chord and the tension of the piece, and then it recapitulates the melody from the movement 1. I don't know, Mitchell probably doesn't know that, but it at the end when it goes bum 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 bum, that's them doing movement 1 again, and it's just sort of full circle. So that's what I like about it, that section.
I mean, I just like the overall. I like how it was just nonstop tension.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was almost like a fight scene. Like you're thinking, what I was thinking was like Star Wars Episode 3, like Duel of the Fates.
Yeah, I was about to say Duel of the Fates. Like it's just so like da 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 da.
I can really see why it's called Wine Dark Sea, because like it's like the sea is like overtaking. Like you're getting just pounded by these waves.
Mm-hmm. And John Mackey, if you've ever listened to any of his other pieces, he always writes stuff like that, and it's great because at All County this year we played Lightning Field by John Mackey, and it's basically that piece, but just put into a smaller ensemble version, so it's easier to play because the real version is very difficult. So he just made it sort of similar. It's very similar, but it's just because like you start off 30 measures in, it goes bum 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 bum, and it's the same thing, and it just has the overall same appeal of that piece.
Intriguing.
So how
Do that a listen to something.
So how many how do you feel about the overall intensity, and like did you feel those time changes?
Yes, I did.
Could you try to guess the time changes? Like what do you think it was more in?
I'm going to be completely honest. I could tell the time change. I really wasn't listening exactly at the time.
Mm-hmm.
I was just listening to the overall piece.
So
I could tell when it changed.
Like,
but
people
I
don't
just
realize
wasn't exactly listening to that.
it's actually in compound meter, just so you know.
Oh,
It's actually
boy.
12/8 going into 6/8 and 3/8. Or not 3/8 and 9/8. So it's doing that. So it's like it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's like really fast, but he's conducting it in 4/4, and it's just they play it in 4/4. So I think he just made it that way just to add the triplets a lot easier. But I have no clue. So that's like the intensity. It's a very intense piece, but it's like we said before, like Duel of Fates sounds like a battle scene, and it like.
Yeah.
So we'll talk about one group specifically that I know has performed it is. In BOA, Bands of America, Tarpon Springs played this movement in 2015, Caged. And, Caged is about, like, the zoo and stuff getting released. There's animals, like, that song was in there, Animals.
Release the beast.
Yeah, just release the beast. Maybe that's a little, what am I trying to say here? Little hint to the following week. Beast. Some beast up in here, so maybe DCI Friday in 2 weeks, who knows? But...
Oh?
Yeah, we played the clarinet section with the bum, 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 and it just built intensity. And I don't know what part we exactly played it at, because I wasn't in that year. That was when I was, like, in 7th grade. But they played it, and it was intense, and it was a great show overall. So that's sort of just the input on Wine Dark Sea with the group. So we'll call the first Fun Time Sunday the close. So
Woo, fun time.
fun time. So... This is usually going to be a very short one. Like, these are usually probably going to be the shortest ones. Same with, like, Sit Down Wednesday and Student Saturday, which you should watch all the podcasts because we got some great stuff coming up for you guys this week. So, without further ado...
Fun people. We got a good time.
So, without further ado, if you want to tune into Marching Monday tomorrow, we got some 2 special guests, Shane and Alex, one from each group, Tarpon and Carmel. And all 4 of us are going to dive deeper into Carmel 2018 and Tarpon Springs 2018. But
Yes, sir.
without further ado, we'll see you tomorrow or next week if you want Fun Time Sunday all the time. So that's Gavin Way.
I'm Mitchell Irvin.
And we're out of here.